it's never too early to talk about Secret Weapon 9. It's definitely coming, just no one has a clue what to expect. So stay tuned and we'll go through all the top speculations and rumours and kind of grasp a clearer idea what we may expect from Secret Weapon 9 at Alton Towers. So hello and welcome to Backseat Blackout from a very flued up Chris. Yeah. So we've got a pretty interesting video for you today. Yeah, over the past few months I've been in and out of forums and talked to enthusiasts and people alike about the future of Alton Towers. I think it's been on everyone's lips since Wicker Man opened up. Everyone wants to know what the next big thing is at Alton Towers and where they're going to go next. So in this video I've collated the most believable and best speculations I've heard and rumours and things I've heard through the grapevine, so we can get like maybe a clearer understanding of what we might expect from Secret Weapon 9. Obviously nothing's set in stone at the moment and Secret Weapon 9 is still quite a long way off. So earlier this year we saw the opening of Wicker Man, the latest project in a series of secret weapons at Alton Towers. Wicker Man opened to genuinely positive reviews. I mean, you can check out our review up here if you want to see what we think. Spoiler alert, we love it. So I think the main thing we can expect from Secret Weapon 9 is something over the top, something bombastic and flamboyant and really bizarre. Thanks to Wynne, he's the creative director, you will always get something unique. It's been a bit of a common trait for every secret weapon. I mean, you had like the first vertical drop coaster in the world, which was Oblivion. You had that crazy drop track section on 13 and all that side coaster bullshit. And you got 14 inversions for God's sake on the Smiler. So I think the most important factor we got to consider with Secret Weapon 9 is the restrictions at the park. Alton Towers is quite possibly the most restricted park in the entire planet. I mean, you can't build over trees, you can't take down trees, you can't build in the gardens, you can't make noise. It's going to be a big challenge regardless of what they build in the future. So unfortunately, the removal of current attractions in preparation for Secret Weapon 9 is a possibility. I mean, you only have to look at Wicker Man and see that they had to remove an absolute Alton Towers classic so that Wicker Man could actually be a thing. But, big but, there was plans of expanding the Forbidden Valley area from Galactica into the overflow car park towards the hotel. And you can see this from this document I found off the Towers Times forums. Again, I can't comment on the legitimacy of this, but it does sound possible. I mean, they've got a lot of car park to Alton Towers and usually it's not always full, so I don't see why they can't just, you know, take a bit of the car park out and build more theme park. It just makes sense, I think. So another rumoured area for Secret Weapon 9 is, and I don't say this lightly, in the place of Congo River Rapids. Congo River Rapids takes up a massive area, and although it is probably the most popular, you know, family attraction other than the coasters there, I would much rather see a decent sized coaster in its place. I can already see the Alton Towers fanboys loading their guns. But just imagine like an Intamin Blitz coaster or maybe a family launch coaster that utilises the rapids and utilises the resources around there. So like maybe like the waterfall element, the tunnel that interacts with the runaway mine train. And you could use even as kind of like a nod to the rapids and the flume going some water elements. I mean, you could have water fountains, splashdowns. You could do a lot with that area. So I am in two minds regarding that kind of theory or idea. I mean, it would work if you did like, you know, like a Taron style, cheat hunt style coaster that is more like a 1.2, like catered towards a family. But then again, it kind of takes another non-coaster away from the park, and Alton Towers is lacking flat rides and non-coasters, so that would suck. I think the ideal scenario in this instance is to expand the Forbidden Valley area of the park and create like a completely new area, maybe beyond Galactica into the overflow car park. As for manufacturers, I'm not too sure about B&M. I don't think B&M will get involved due to their higher price tags, and they have a massive footprint usually. But Alton Towers, you know, I've used them extensively in the past and dug into the ground to enable for them larger footprints to work. So realistically, I think we're looking at something a bit more compact. But it's also got to be quirky, it's also got to be unique in some way. Just put yourself in the shoes of Bradley Wynne. What would you want Secret Weapon 9 to be? It's got to be something that people would think like, you know, what? How? It's got to be something that people will be like, that is something I've never done before in my life. With rumours that Spinball Wizard may be being removed in the near future, I wouldn't rule out a Mack Extreme spinning coaster, kind of like the one at Silver Dollar City, the Time Traveller coaster. It's unique, you can do a lot with it. I mean, you can launch, you can invert, and as well as that, it is a compact coaster, so it would work in a park like Alton Towers. Again, this is something we haven't seen outside of Silver Dollar City yet, so Alton Towers could use that design to their advantage and create something unlike anything else. I would also love to see an RMC T-Rex track. They are very compact, they are versatile. RMC are renowned for making some of the best coasters of the past few years, and we have yet to get an RMC in the UK. The T-Rex coaster is similar to Raptor Track, so it kind of gives that kind of single rail experience. However, it is two across, so it would be more feasible in terms of throughput. Maybe also a water coaster, that'd be quite good. I mean, a water coaster would be a good way of replacing that kind of water attraction that the Flume gave back in the day. But again, you could probably do quite a lot more with the water coaster than you think. You could make it really unusual. You could probably put an inversion in there. Has there been a water coaster with an inversion? No, I don't know. But again, Alton Towers have been rumoured to be in talks with B&M through a 4D coaster, which was going back several years ago. This is one, either just completely dropped off the radar, or two, they might still be in the kind of planning stages with that. Who knows? Or three, it could be a load of bull. At the end of the day, these are rumours, speculations, but apparently this one is a bit more of a realistic rumour that someone's heard, so who knows? So when will we be seeing Secret Weapon 9? Alton Towers usually have a 4-year kind of pattern between the coasters. I mean, you got Nemesis which opened in 94, Oblivion opened in 98. There has been a 5-year gap from the Smiler to the Wicker Man. However, we could expect to see this around 2022, maybe 2023, who knows. So what we will see between now and SW9. Alton Towers has always predominantly been a coaster park, but they have been removing flat rides and some of the non-coaster attractions like Subterra and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I feel that maybe in the next few years we might be seeing some more flat rides and more attractions similar to those. There is definitely room for some of these flat rides, and it kind of feels like areas have been purposely left blank, ready for them. So what I'm hoping for is a thrill ride to replace Ripsaw. I would like to see Subterra reopen, or maybe even rebrand to something else. Maybe something on the lines of Fort Park with a kind of, you know, like a film IP or something. If Spinball was to be removed, I'd love to see some more family kind of flat rides over there. And I've noticed as well in Dark Forest there's like a central area between Rita and 13, which is kind of been left there, so I can imagine a flat ride fitting nicely in there too. You've also got an empty plot where Submission used to be, and other than the flat rides, there has been very evident rumours that we might see a dungeons at Alton Towers, similar to like Warwick Castle dungeons and London dungeons. Where this is, I'm not really sure, but it would make for a good break to the park like. And finally, again, another very evident rumour, we may be seeing a sea life expansion within the next few years, which will include penguins, otters and a jellyfish enclosure, so see some nice jelly. We are still a long way away from Secret Weapon 9, but you'll just blink and then, you know, you'll be there. So what are your speculations and what would you like to see at Alton Towers? I mean, you could be talking about Secret Weapon 9, what kind of flat rides you want to see. Just comment down below. I'd love to see what your thoughts are and what you think is going to be there. Again, this whole video is speculation and rumours, nothing set in stone. These are just some ideas that I've heard, like, going through the grapevine, so you never know. We'll see what happens. I'll be 100% honest, I have no idea where Alton Towers are going to go with Secret Weapon 9, but I am very excited to see what they have next in store. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and check out here for our latest video. Check out here for a random video specifically selected for you, because why not? And over here we'll have the subscriber button. Just hit that if you want to subscribe, or you can hit the one down below and hit the bell for, you know, urgent notifications when it gets serious, you know.